Hello and welcome to the Webcertain Global Marketing News Bulletin. I'm Cal O'Connell and here are today's top stories. 22 social media services have been banned for 1 month in one region of India. Google and Facebook accounted for almost all growth in the US digital ad market in 2016, and a study has identified the two most important factors driving the Thai e-commerce market. "22 social media services have been banned for 1 month in the Indian region of Kashmir. Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, YouTube, Skype, Telegram, and Reddit are amongst the services that have been banned. The local government has attempted to justify the ban, saying that objectionable content are being shared on social media channels, which is spreading disaffection with the authorities. Kashmir has been at the centre of violent confrontations between the police and protesters in recent weeks, which has led to the deaths of several protesters and accusations of abuses by both sides. Google and Facebook accounted for almost all growth in the US digital ad market in 2016, according to research by IAB. The US digital ad market was worth $72.5 billion last year, an increase of 20% on 2015. However, when looking at the figures broken down, it seems that the US is in the grip of a duopoly made up of Google and Facebook. Google's US ad revenues totaled $37.6 billion in 2016 and accounted for 49% of growth in the market. Meanwhile, Facebook's revenues totaled $14.1 billion and accounted for 40% of growth, leaving everyone else to share the remaining 11% of growth. A study by Y-Stats has identified mobile and social media as the two most important factors driving the Thai e-commerce market. Mobile is hugely important in Thailand, with mobile phones being the #1 device used to access the internet. In the next few years, mobile is set to account for over half of all online sales. With so many people using their phones to go online shopping, it's important that businesses optimize their websites for mobile and offer suitable payment options. Social media was identified as the most popular platform for e-commerce in the country. Over half of online shoppers place orders via social media, with Facebook, Instagram, and Line being the top social networks. Thailand is the second largest B2C e-commerce market in the Southeast Asian region, behind Indonesia. Thailand is expected to maintain its second-place position through to 2025 due to projected double-digit growth in the country's e-commerce market. Programmatic digital display ad spend grew by a staggering 97% in 2016, according to research by IAB Finland. Programmatic now accounts for 26% of all digital ad display advertising in Finland, totaling $40.3 million. This is typical for the Scandinavian region. A separate study by IRM found that the prevalence of programmatic advertising rose by 144% in Norway in 2015 and 134% in Sweden during the same time period. Overall, display advertising is expected to reach $196 million in Finland this year, accounting for over 50% of total digital ad spend for the first time. And finally, Google has released its Brazilian search trends data for the winter of 2016. The data shows what Brazilians searched for on Google and YouTube and reveals an uptick in food-related searches in the winter months. Searches related to recipes rose by 10% during the winter period, with 1/4 of Brazilians saying that food was their main activity during winter. Online shopping also seemed to increase over winter, with shopping-related queries rising by 10%. Travel seemed to be another trend, with 77% of people with young children saying that they went on holiday over the winter months. And that's all from me today. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to check out our Catch-Up TV service to access our full database of in-depth interviews with global digital marketing professionals, news, how-to videos, and more. See you next time.